Okay, sorry, continuity for mode 4C. Now, as I'm explaining, you can, on your purchase order entry, you can remove any particular product which you think uh, you are not buying before you print it out, or before you send it via email, or before you give it to your driver or your inventory manager to go ahead to pick up those items from the factory or from the seller. Now, you can use these are the clear button, add button, remove button, load product, and scan product. You are using a barcode scanner to scan to sort. Now, if you are removing, just you click on particular product. If we are not buying this, you just click remove, and automatically it remove. And you come to this side, you update. You do what? You update. Now I've successfully updated the remaining four items we are buying. And also, now let me also, you can also delete. If you want to delete the record, probably you guys are not buying it anymore. When you create the purchase order and to this company, and you discover that all what you guys are buying, they didn't have it anymore, and you call them and they say, all this thing is not in stock, can you wait for 2 or 3 days? You can come over here and call, and you can come over to get data to recall for the data. Now, the purpose of get data, if you notice from all the previous video we have been doing, there is this common thing on every session, from product master to 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 supplier to credit customer to purchase. They usually have this thing in common. Let me show you. They have this thing in common. Get data is like a place you recall for information you have saved, record you have saved on each sessions. You can, under this product master, when you click on get data, it's like for you to sort, to have a list of products. The same way under supplier too, just to see all the previous entry of supplier data you have saved under supplier entry. The same thing for credit customer. On each sessions there is a place, no, it's not here, this is where you do registration. But when you come to, I don't think it's under credit customer. It's not under credit customer. No, it's under receipt, for you to query to check all previous payment. Now, get data is like a recall to check previous saved information, to check your previous saved information. The same thing occur to purchase also. Now you can click on that get data, you can see the record of all your purchase order entry you have made previously, and also the date, the supplier ID number, their system generated by automatically, the address, their phone number, the terms and conditions you have with them, subtotal you have them, the VAT amount, the grand total, and everything will be well listed below here. You can check if you have a little differences with any supplier. You can, with any supplier, in terms of the purchase order you send and the invoice they are sending back to you to pay, you can come and check the history on the get data history under this place. Now, also you can delete. If you want to delete this record, probably you are not buying it anymore from them and you didn't want to keep it under your history, under your purchase history, that you probably made this order, just not to do to duplicate or create a duplicate to other supplier. You can delete the record, and automatically the record will be deleted. If you go back to get data, there is no record anymore under them, because I enter one purchase order under this place, which is fine. But I just want to understand that you, and anytime you are trying to enter information or enter a product from I just want to put this into notice also. Anytime you get to a purchase order entry and you want to Like for example, selecting your system and you want to enter product. Now you notice that I'm trying to click product name, it's not showing anything. And let me try, unless you use barcode, let me see, let me put on barcode, let me try and scan a product. Let me see, let me scan the product now. Because I'm using barcode will sort it automatically for you, and you can add this thing down. You can, no, because it's saying that I should please enter your quantity. Because now, if you notice something now, this quantity available in warehouse is 4. It's telling you that you still have this product, because this particular product I save, I make an I add some into warehouse. It's telling you that you still have 4 of this quantity in your warehouse. You know, in previous warehouse or on previous product entry session, I told you that you can still have a record on warehouse. And you know, remember in the explanation, we create almost 3 warehouse from the main store. Now it's giving you all the total number of these products you have in your 4 warehouse. It's like telling you that you still have 4 in warehouse. Also, quantity available in your store, that you still have 16 available in your main store also, which is the place you guys are selling your supermarket, your pharmacy, any store you are running. It's still showing you still have 15 available. Now because you are making a purchase order also, you are saying probably you are making 17 purchase order, but this purchase order is not saving in the record in your data. It's just a former purchase order to your supplier. Former purchase order, just a printout, like probably most of you, if you want to buy anything, you can send a mail to your supplier, I need this, I need list of these items. It's still a purchase order. Probably on WhatsApp you chat your supplier, give me 10 of this, give me 10 of this, give me 10 of this particular product, give me 15 of this particular. It's still a purchase order. When they send it down to your store, there is now, you cannot call it your raw, your own items, your own store. Now this is when you now bring it in, save it on the system. There is a place you will now bring, enter all those records. Now add every product. You can add up to as much as you can add up to 20 or 40 items on the cart. This is a cart below. Now like probably you want to, now I'm trying to explain this place that it's not showing your product name, because you have not made an attempt to load the product from the database to show. Now if I click load database, it will ask you, this load product is very common on product master, purchase, stock adjustment. You will see them as we are going ahead on the training. You can click yes, you will load all the product. This will only take us to 10 seconds. Now if I click this drop down button, now all the product is dropping down. You can sort. If you don't have barcode with you, you can be sorting by name, is or alphabetical order. If you know the product you are picking is alphabetical order. Now from A to Z, from one to Z, you can set is alphabetical order. Now you can pick any one of this product. If I'm buying this, it's telling you that you still have available 12. Probably we are buying 56. You add it to cart. Automatically it sub your amount, because it's picking per unit, and your per unit of this product is 850. And if you calculate 850, let me call for calculator. Let's see if it's doing the right calculation for us. Now if you are doing your 850 times 70 of these items, now is 56,500, which is 59,500. Sorry, it's not 56. Now the second product is, you guys price per unit from purchase, not selling price. In your own selling price to customer, this is purchase price is picking, which is 350 also times 56, 19,600. Now if you plus this together, it's like telling you, let's see if the calculation is right before we proceed. Plus 19,500. Now 79,000. Now it's telling you that your subtotal and your grand total is, because we didn't add any VAT. This is why it's not showing VAT, because our VAT in this particular setting, the VAT is on 0%. If you put VAT of 7.5 on it, it will add 7.5 VAT to subtotal, and it will give you a grand total how much you are paying them. But if you are paying VAT on any particular supplier, you can calculate VAT with it. But if you are not selling by VAT and you are not buying by VAT, we have set this to 0.5. 0%, not 0.5, 0%, 0.00. Yeah. Okay. Now as continue, you add all your product in your cart. After you have done with all this, you just do what? You save your product. And also you can remove, I've explained that, and you can clear. No, clear means if you put something here and you want to clear it, you mistakenly put wrong and you want to clear it. Now that is the purpose of this clear. Scan barcode, you know this, but normally you don't need to click on scan barcode, because if your barcode machine or your barcode device is placed, we most of the time we set it on automatic scanning. Anytime you see a product and you place the sensor light on the scan item, automatically it will scan instead of holding it and start scanning. Now, okay, now for this session, which is the module 4, we have completed this session, and you just save this product. Okay, you have saved this record successfully, and you can go to get data again to review it, and you can call for it again if you want to make modification or print it out. And I've shown you this on the module on the previous video. You call for the printing, just give him 30 seconds or 45 seconds. The SQL report printing will generate the document out, and you print it out, and you send it forward. You can print it via this session, you can export it, you can send it to printer. This is the copy, refresh. You can export it. If you are exporting it, you can change under the export. You can change this report to PDF format. You save it as PDF format. Let me do an example for you. Let's say purchase order for, can say purchase order for purchase. You can save it like this. The people that own the supplier name is sister home care. You can just save it in the way that you understand. You can even call for the purchase number, PO. You can say PO 00, sorry, touch 001, and you can select your location. You can save it also in Excel sheet or Microsoft Word. It depends on the format you want to see, but most time I prefer PDF personally, but it depends on you. Pick desktop and it's saved in desktop automatically. From there you can email the report. Do you see now? Export completed. Now the report is already saved on your desktop screen. If you go back to your desktop screen to look for it under search, let's say sister, do you see it? Because I just call for it. Let me open it now. Do you see? Now you can You can mail this to your supplier or print it out, any form of any means you want to make use of it. Now we have done with this. Okay. Now, and for the recap, we talk about product master, supplier, credit customer, and purchase order in module 5. In module 4, now module 4 complete with module 4A, module 4B, module 4C, and module 4D, which is the final section of purchase order. Thank you so much for your time.